And now, introducing the final in our lightweight men's division, and for their share of 1 million rand. Introducing into the ring first, none other than Alan Star Killer Smith.
Into the men's lightweight division, Alan Smith on his way down to the ring at this time. He was able to take out Josh Ignatovic in his previous bout that was off TV earlier tonight, and now finds himself in the final last fighter standing, the lightweight division, to be taking on Sikubone. One thing that impressed me massively about his win over Ignatovic is that he did the basics correctly.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, See the Destroyer Kubone!
See the Destroyer Kubone, the Enigma, making his way down to the ring at this time. A Muay Thai fighter, highly decorated, high level, and absolutely impossible to predict.
You can't overlook the confidence of Sikubane. It's going to be an interesting matchup, like I said, but I don't see it going past 2 rounds.
Knockouts coming?
Quite possible. Alan's got to remedy that chin being up in the air. He got away with it with Josh. I don't know if he's going to get away with it with C.
Showing his respect to the martial art of Muay Thai, a very spiritual man. Their share of R1 million here tonight at Last Fighter Standing.
Here's an interesting little tidbit. So C, fortunately, will be using part of his money to help the kids in his area. So he literally trains in the backyard of a massive township with no equipment at all.
Champions can come from anywhere. There's living proof of that tonight. Maybe that all-out leg attack is going to be coming the way of Alan Smith. And with that, both fighters in the ring, we take it up to our ring announcer, Craig Ross.
This lightweight men's bout is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Introducing first and fighting out of the red corner. This fighter weighs in at 69.5 kilograms with a professional fight record of 23 wins and 5 losses. Fighting out of Extreme Kickboxing Technologies, Alan the Star Killer Smith, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter weighs in at 69.8 kilograms with a professional fight record of 33 wins, 9 losses, and no draws. Fighting out of Muay Thai MMA, boys, See the Destroyer Kubone!
And there we go, we have it official. The fighters on this one is for all the marbles again, ladies and gentlemen. Last Fighter Standing, men's lightweight finals, round 1, about to get underway.
So did
The touch of hands, and here we go.
Dynamite kick by Alan Smith.
Alan Smith opening up with that leg kick. And I wonder if we're going to see a more measured Sikubone in this final. Very relaxed.
Or it seems like he's settled down.
It's very important for both fighters not to get careless and leave themselves open for a huge kick or a huge punch.
And an interesting dynamic to this fight, Southpaw versus Orthodox.
Alan Smith taking the fight to Sikubane, showing him no respect at all.
That his head being up in the air, he's suffering from that.
He's got to watch out of what's coming back at him from Sikubane, because Kubane, he takes no prisoners.
Interesting note, Alan seems to be carrying quite a big bruising around the ribs from the previous fight, and that must be affecting him as well.
Again with 2 clean shots, a jab and a straight right hand from Kubane, landing perfectly on the jaw and on the ear. Kubane looking very composed in comparison to where this time was in his last fight.
But look at Alan Smith. You got to admire his own tenacity and his own determination, not afraid of the moment, taking it to Sikubane.
That never say die attitude, punctuated by a brilliant kick to the liver on Kubane from Alan Smith.
Michael, do they consider they've got 5 rounds, or are they just going to go into this ring and say, I'm going to just get there until it ends?
Yeah, I think they're just going to pour it on.
Kibone landing a big left hook over the right hand.
Well, both athletes seem to be in tremendous shape, but as you mentioned, 5 rounds is a long time at this pace.
And the welts are starting to rack up on Alan Smith's upper torso around his neck.
He's tired. He's shaking. Stop.
We come to the end of the first round.
So, Michael, I mean, C seems to be mixing it up. He's going to the head, he's going to the legs, he's going back to the mid-torso. He seems to have quite a good range of different styles.
Yeah, he's starting out really good. I mean, he's I think he's outpointing him a bit, and obviously Alan is responding to him. C is imposing his will for this first round.
Alan Smith, tough as nails, tough as nails.
Both of them standing in between rounds here. Of course, it's a longer fight. They've both already had a fight this evening. What kind of cardio are we talking about for these two guys not even offering to take that stool and sit down?
Well, some people prefer it that way.
Easier to breathe?
Yes, sometimes, and there's certain aspects. Sometimes people want to, they drink water, and to me, you have to hold your breath to drink water. And so there's, but when someone is drinking water and they're breathing fine, that's a good indication that their cardio level is top notch.
Well, your indicator here, both of these guys' mouths are firmly shut. They're ready to go here in round number 2. Touch of the glove gets us underway. C. Kibone versus Alan Smith. The finals of Last Fighter Standing in the lightweight men's division.
Wait. Kick him. Wait. Stop.
I was going to say, they were both being a little overcautious there. The 10-second rule kicking in, they have to engage.
And the ref almost jumped in at the wrong time. Alan Smith was trying something a bit acrobatic, a switch kick.
Alan might want to lift that right hand.
And the attempted axe kick coming in from Kibone, the destroyer.
Good leg.
Good outside leg kick from Kibone. Looks a lot more relaxed than his first fight.
He's shaking. Yes.
Both fighters landing with kicks of their own.
Alan's got great left body kick.
It really is. It comes in at speed. Big acrobatics.
If you notice, C. Kibone kept looking down and going high. It was a great fake.
It's true. People think that feints only come from the hands or the legs, but a lot of the time it can come from body language.
Yes, yeah, he looked.
Eyes.
He purposely looked down 3 times and then went high with the technique and wound up catching.
The eagle eye of Michael Jai White. As long as Alan is ready to land kicks like that, he's always in with a shot in this one.
C is actually racking up that leg kick. Well, if you notice that Alan switched legs just now because his right leg is getting murdered.
It's looking a bit like Christmas tree decorations right now.
And he's limping on that.
We come to the end of round number 2.
Alan Smith still in it. I didn't expect it to go past 2 rounds, to my surprise. But again, the testimony to the courage, the strength, the skill of Alan Smith. C. Kibone is doing what C. Kibone always does, which is dominate the fight, no doubt.
Well, he's settled in. He's not doing what he did in the first fight, which would be in Alan's favor.
Yes.
He's settled in, and now he's working off of his lead techniques, and he's plotting a strategy.
See, that's the thing. It's the sense of occasion that can sometimes overwhelm a fighter, like we saw in that first fight. Now look at him. He's sitting at a library reading a book kind of thing.
Absolutely. And he's really racking up strategy with that leg kick, and, it's paying dividends. And I think you're going to see more of that left leg kick to his right.
But he must stay on red alert. That liver kick is coming in hard and hot from Alan Smith. Round number 3, and here we go.
One issue is that the kick that he's throwing, that little kick. Ooh, boy. Chin up.
And C. Kabone puts Alan Smith on the floor with a big left hook. But I've got a feeling it was the kicks that actually got him there.
I think it was the punch. He's the punch.
Yes.
He switched it up. He switched it up.
Wow, what a reversal from Alan Smith. Shoots for the armbar.
That was a great attempt. That was incredible. That was he threw that armbar out in the split second.
He's almost like one of those Arturo Gotti kind of guys. You hit him and he comes back harder.
I think Sikubani is starting to see holes in Alan Smith's game by now using the right hand, weakening him with the legs and then going on top with the overhand right.
Alan
That
Smith
chin is still
game.
up. That chin is still up. He's got to duck that chin.
Game as they come. Both legs are lit up with those leg kicks from C. Kabone, and you're just hearing the slap of shin on shin. Liver kick from Alan Smith, who comes marching forward. Absolutely no quit in this kid.
There's no quitting this kid. You know, even though Sikubani is dominating the fight, I just want to shake this Alan Smith's hand. He's definitely bringing the fight to him. The fans really appreciate what he's bringing to this round.
This has turned into a fantastic tilt. C. Kabone has his hands full in here.
Richard, to your point, I don't think Alan Smith's out of this yet.
Not at
I think
all.
he's really digging deep to come back on this.
He's definitely digging deep. It's very inspiring to see him fight. I do see Sikubani on top, but the inspiration that Alan Smith is gathering with the fans, it's incredible. He's definitely won me over, Michael Bender.
He's got heart. He's got heart for days.
That's the word, heart.
3 rounds are up. All action in this fight between Alan Smith and C. Kabone in the finals of the men's lightweight division here at Last Fighter Standing. Now we're going to get into a different dimension of this fight. Cardio. Who's got it and who doesn't?
You just got to take a look at Sikubani in that corner. Like you said earlier, he's not even reading a library book right now. He's actually on the beach.
Yes.
Look at him. He's just relaxed, got his leg up. He seems to be in control.
Right. Michael, something interesting happened. It seemed to be a seesaw fight till Sikubani started using his right hand, and that Alan Smith never saw it coming.
Well, he dropped him with a left hook. And it was a clean knockdown.
Right.
And it's really part and parcel because, you know, that chin thing.
Round number 4 with Alan Smith providing the theater of the unexpected. Keeps coming back every time he gets stung. Absolutely no quit in this kid. C. Kabone, very composed in the way that he sets out on round number 4. Alan Smith, marked up man, if you want to compare the two. Certainly doing himself no disservice.
Absolutely hard. Big heart of Alan Smith coming in.
Heart. You can say that again, Michael.
Alan Smith shoots
Say
in,
that, you can say that again.
taking the fight to C. Kabone.
Great elbow. Perfect.
That elbow just zings straight past and into the face of Alan Smith. Alan Smith checking that leg kick from Kabone. Didn't manage to check it that time.
He needs to come back with a straight right hand when he kicks him with the shin kick.
Good liver kick from Alan Smith earlier in this round. We're into round number 4.
That's a testament of Alan's toughness to be able to kick with those legs that are being battered.
You'd like to think, what do you have left to kick back with?
Yeah, because you're either kicking with a hurt leg or standing on the hurt leg while you're kicking.
The championship rounds here. Randburg, Johannesburg, Last Fighter Standings, men's lightweight final.
And to your point, Michael, you've got to look at the bruising on the inside of his knee now. It's really starting to come up. Purple whites.
Nice retaliation by Alan Smith.
And you got to think that no matter what happens with the end of this fight, Alan Smith has got a bright future ahead of him in mixed martial arts, as does C. Kabone. That round a little less tempo than the previous three.
So, Michael, what's Alan got to bring to the party now in the last round?
Well, he's got to bring some head movement. He can't just, keep his head up, because it bails Z out every time. Because even when Alan tries to throw a combination, C catches him in the head.
So dropping his chin, maybe just trying to tuck it in on that chest, keep it away from C. But C's mixing it up on those legs all the time, so it's quite interesting to see how Alan's going to hold on.
Every time C. Kabane goes to the punch, the left hook, the right hand, he seems to destabilize Alan Smith. Most definitely, if he decides to fight a boxing style going to this 5th round strictly, he could throw Alan Smith off his game and probably get him out of there early.
Absolutely. I see the same thing, because Alan Smith keeps that right hand down low, exposing that chin. He's not hiding his chin behind his own shoulder.
And here we go, the 5th and final round of this fantastic tilt for the men's lightweight final. Alan Smith, C. Kabone, both of them putting it out on the line. Alan Smith starting with that spinning heel kick. Retaliation from C. Kabone, trying to take out his legs. Kabone moving Alan Smith onto the ropes with confidence and with strength.
But interesting enough, we saw Alan really pull off an unbelievable ground move early on where he flipped C over.
Yeah.
Maybe he should be going to ground with C and see if he can't get an armbar out of this.
True.
Kabone kind of strikes me as one of those guys who's probably got a trick up his sleeve when it comes to the ground, though.
Well, man, one trick that he could really utilize is low kick and come up high with a punch. Because
Alan Smith just unloading on C. Kabone. Kabone coming straight back. What a fantastic fight in the spirit of a final. He finds himself in Kabone's guard in top position.
And that's what he should have been doing from round 1.
yes,
He needs to make these 20 seconds work for himself. Try to restrict the breathing of Kabone, but Kabone is able to roll his way out. And the referee stands them both up. There's blood from somebody,
he's coming from Alan Smith.
and it's coming out. Alan Smith has got a cut open on him.
I think it's his nose.
Yeah, it seems like it looks like he's got a broken nose.
And you know what? He'll take that broken nose and go straight to the end of it. No problems at all.
Alan Smith is tough.
It's tough. I just want to give him a standing ovation. C. Kabane is doing what C. Kabane does.
What he's expected to do.
What he's expected to do. It's been a competitive fight, highly entertaining. Highly entertaining, and both fighters.
As you
Notice,
C's mouth is closed.
Yes.
Breathing very comfortable. That shows great condition.
I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear those 2 words. Split decision at the end of this fight. And it would kind of be deserving. What a spinning punch from Alan Smith.
He took some punishment after that, though, and he's really looking like his face is taking a bit of a
both
beating.
fighters.
The face of war from Alan Smith.
Both fighters in tremendous condition. Tremendous.
And there we go, 5 rounds done and dusted. The men's lightweight final, the best fight of the night so far, without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen.
This was true Lionhearts giving it their best.
Michael, what can you say about the heart of Alan Smith?
Unbelievable.
And where can he take it from here? What does he need to improve upon?
Well, he's got to definitely, like from the first time he came out, that head, he's got to change that. He's got to get some more head movement in, get those shoulders up, and stand a little bit more to the side. He's a little bit too direct.
Okay.
But his heart is unbelievable.
But you got to give C his due as well. Let's be fair.
Absolutely.
He did what he came out. He stuck to his plan, and he took it to the level that he wanted to fight at.
He made the adjustment that he needed to make. And he settled in behind his offense, and that took him all the way here.
Ladies and gentlemen, After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. And declaring your winner by majority decision, fighting out of the blue corner, and your new lightweight LFS champion of the world, C. the Destroyer, Kubane!
Joy unconfined. See Kubane celebrating his monumental victory.
See Kubane doing what we expected him to do, but what we didn't expect was the amount of tenacity shown tonight by Alan Smith. He will go on.
And now, in a sold-out Ticket Pro Dome, Johannesburg, introducing the final in the welterweight men's division. Introducing into the ring, Keegan Daddy Longlegs Roots.
Keegan Roots approaches the ring. He finds himself in the final and in contention for his share of R1 million here at Last Fighter Standing tonight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent into the ring, Kalunda the Beast, Kuntam Gunza.
Kalunda, who was able to beat Brandon Ferree to make his way here to the final tonight. His second bout of the evening.
Well, he's warming up before he gets to the ring.
Test of cardio. He runs his way down to the ring here tonight. He wants to get this on. He wants to kick it off and get stuck in to Keegan Roots. He did have a cut that was opened up on his face, and you can see those grazes on his forehead as well as around the side near his left ear. Not afraid to mix it up, and also not afraid to take it to the floor. Gets his final luck from his corner as he enters the ring.
This welterweight male bout is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Introducing first and fighting out of the red corner. This fighter weighs in at 75.7 kilograms with a professional fight record of 21 wins and 3 losses and no draws. Fighting out of Team Undisputed, Keegan Daddy Longlegs Roots. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter weighs in at 76.7 kilograms. He has a professional fight record of 16 wins, no losses, and only 2 draws. Fighting out of Tap Out, Kalunda the Beast, Gunza Gunza. Your ref taking charge of this match, Darius Campos.
Of course, SCN winning in the women's division. Now her teammate. They're laying it all on the line here in the men's welterweight final. 5 rounds of 2 minutes. Fighters receiving their last instructions from our referee.
Come back to the business at this bout. Let's go.
And it's bombs away. Here we go, round number 1.
Pressure. Fight! Pressure, pressure. Go!
Take note, 2 long necks.
Keegan flashing that front kick out first up.
Oh, Keegan, nice start to the fight. I was about to say, when you come to tournaments like this, just don't make any friends, because you never know who you're going to meet in the ring next.
Easier said than done. A lot of lovely people around here tonight. But you can see that face of Gunza and Gunza marked up from his previous dust-up.
Remember the neck comments, right?
And there we go. Trying to wrap up the neck. He's got that guillotine locked in.
Relax! Relax! Step in! Step in! That's it!
That's it! It's a tap! I didn't even see that happen. Amazingly, Keegan Roots has won this bout by tap out. Brilliant guillotine.
That's exactly what I thought was going to end this fight, because I pointed out the long neck.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
You said that before the fight. I clearly remember.
Yeah, you look at the structure of the person you're fighting, and you assess those things. Now, both of them are both very susceptible to guillotine. Very hard to get out when your neck is that long. Keegan he's a guillotine expert.
I didn't think it was going to end that quickly.
I didn't see this one coming. I didn't see this coming.
I'm quite shocked, and here to make it official, the classy ring announcer, Mr. Craig Ross.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Dario Campos puts a stop to this bout 50 seconds into the very first round. Declaring your winner by guillotine, fighting out of the red corner, Keegan Daddy Longlegs Boots.
Climbed the mountain, and now he finds himself part owner of a share of $1 million rand.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last heavyweight bout for the evening. This heavyweight bout is scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. Tabani Kyokushin Warrior Ndabela.
Tabani Ndabela makes his way down to the ring for our marquee presentation of the evening. Everybody loves them some heavyweights.
This is going to be a fantastic matchup. Both fighters had impressive wins in their previous bouts. Let's see what's going to happen here. Quentin or Mr. Quentin Rousseau is well trained. I can tell you that for a fact. The doctor also showed good movement in his last fight, tenacity, and a good knockout power. Let's see, something has to give.
And Quentin Rousseau showed us one thing, granite chin,
Yes.
in his last fight with Rolf van Heerden.
Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter weighs in at 94.15 kilograms with a professional fight record of 15 wins, no losses, and no draws. Fighting out of my Randburg, Quentin Rousseau. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. His fighter weighs in at 101.3 kilograms with a professional fight record of 7 wins, no losses, and no draws. Fighting out of Panther Pride Martial Arts Academy, Tabani Kyokushin Warrior Ndabela.
Well, you know, Nev, I have to speak about Quentin Rousseau's corner. He's trained by Ink Palsa, well-decorated martial artist, many years of experience. How important is a trainer when you come to this kind of bout?
One thing, the thing to watch out in this fight, the weapon in this fight is left round kick.
Come out to the business.
From Ndabela?
Ndabela. His left round
Kyokushin
kick.
versus K1.
Quentin does not want to be in the path of
Fight already.
The opening round, the heavyweights are underway. Touch of the gloves, and away we go. 2 right hooks, followed by a third, and it's all been Ndabela. And a massive right hook rocks Quentin Rousseau.
He's got to have some head movement. It's great to have a granite chin, but to take unusual punches.
And he got rocked there, worse than I saw in his previous fight. And that's the difference maker.
He needs to settle down. He can't come straight.
He's got to not be a target.
That's right.
And like I said earlier, you can tell with the shape of his nose, he's used to taking cracks on that face.
Yeah, but you don't want to take cracks with a guy who's bigger and has the power.
Those
You see
heavy hands.
Look at that round kick. That's what I'm talking about.
And some terrific striking coming out from Ndabela. There's just no stopping on him. But Quentin Rousseau, he comes back with some shots of his own, but easily gets taken off his base. Ndabela looking to finish it early. He wants that money and he wants to go home.
Quentin needs to not stand square. He's just trading.
He's just able to pick off the shots that he wants.
Can they keep up this pace for 5 rounds?
This is a war, ladies and gentlemen at home.
But Quentin's punches are arm punches because he's not turning his body.
Quentin is definitely showing he's in tremendous shape.
4,
Yeah. But when you're throwing arm punches, anybody can hit.
And they're punches that are heavy with fatigue.
Yeah, you got to turn the body. He's too square right now.
And DiBella
DiBella's
using that
turning.
rear kick.
See that turn? See the turn?
3 in a row. Quentin Rousseau comes roaring back, and I think he dropped it. DiBella, yes he did. What a turn of events.
That is hard.
Will DiBella get up? He's on Dream Street. He's not on steady legs.
Look at me. Fighting
Like
stance.
I said earlier, Michael, he's trained by one of the most decorated martial artists in the country. Is that a factor in finals such as this?
What is a factor is that he's got a hell of a chin. He's got a hell of a chin.
That granite chin saved him, and he came back and was able to put DiBella down against the run of play.
But he is taking some terrible, terrible punishment.
And he need not do that. He need not do that.
It's sometimes I say that could be your worst detriment.
In terms of DiBella, can he come back from where he is right now? He's standing, he's trying to get his wits about him. He's looking pretty decent at the moment. I mean, his eyes have still got that slightly glazed look about him, but at least his legs are steady. I don't know if he's propping himself up against the ring post behind him. He took a heavy shot and he fell hard.
Yeah, I think he thought he was getting used to those shots, but then he caught one that he didn't see coming. He wasn't ready for it.
Ready? Ready?
Round number 2 in an all-out war. I think both of them need to show each other more respect for each other's power in this second round.
I say you don't go for the knockout with Quentin. You just try to outpoint him because he could do this all day and stay away. That would be the safest.
Can these two fighters carry this pace over 5 rounds if someone's but I don't know if it's going to go that far. And DiBella on the seat of his pants once again.
5, 6.
Quentin is like
7.
Rocky Marciano.
You can't say that again.
He walks through a war and then
Tough. I thought he was going to go out in the first round.
me too.
And now Rousseau's resurgent confidence. And he's putting DiBella down at will.
That was a slip.
Slip or not, he's doing the damage on top right now. He's inside control, working the elbows, working the fists. And DiBella is scrambling to cover up.
Watch the back of the head. Watch the head. I'm watching.
The crowd is counting them down. And Quentin Rousseau says, "I won't get up. I'm ready to go again."
Michael, what keeps the fighters up at this point after a war? What keeps them up? Is it adrenaline, determination? What is it?
Training. Whoa. He better.
This is a fantastic fight, ladies and gentlemen. You're witnessing war at its finest.
Look at that. Look at it, and Quentin just takes it.
Teeing off on each other.
Back of the head.
DiBella has no hit.
Quentin Rousseau is hitting and holding.
2.
And DiBella, there's nothing coming back from him. I think the ref might have to think about stopping this. And it's the end of the round.
When you sit and talk to a guy like Quentin Rousseau, sit down and talk to him one-on-one, you would never expect he has this kind of fight in him.
Yeah, he's a throwback to like the old-time warrior.
And now suddenly, what are you seeing? The pressure fighter being the guy that you thought was getting drilled in the first round.
Right, and DiBella's one of the flaws in Kyokushin is head movement and blocking. Because he just tends to lift his arms and hope that it blocks the punches without moving it there. And Quentin is zeroing in on where his head is. I think he's freaked out that Quentin can take all of this punishment.
Got to stop blocking punches with their face, and here we go with round number 3. This is so exciting.
It's got to be discouraging.
Yeah,
You got to be discouraging when you
gotta
get
outpoint Quentin. You don't go for the knockout with this guy.
It's got to be discouraging when you give out all those bombs and your opponent is still standing.
Here we go, round number 3. Didn't think it was going to get this far considering what we saw in the first round. Quentin Rousseau is looking to finish it in the 3rd round. He's coming on like a truck right now.
I think both fighters have figured out that a shot to the head with the right hand or left hand will do the trick.
And it's almost as though the power is not needed, it's just the accuracy to land fist on face.
Bella is hitting him with holy full shots. He's a Kyokushin fighter. He knows how to punch.
And that was a solid shot on the ground that Quentin Rousseau just put through his guard. Rousseau looking for the finish with the elbows. The referee's going to be looking. Raining down elbows on Ndebele. Tabani Ndebele fires back with a Hail Mary. Stands him up after 20 seconds.
Up. Fight.
Tabani Ndebele is a warrior. He wants to go out on his shield.
Tabani's left cheekbone is swollen.
That could be a fractured orbital. And with the shots that he's taking right now, you can understand why he's on Dream Street again. His legs are gone. The referee has to be taking a closer look at this. Clean knee to the head, through the guard. But he fires back, ladies and gentlemen. No quit in Tabani Ndebele.
Oh my God.
Oh, and now Quentin Rousseau is badly hurt. Close to the ground and takes the count.
This is
4, 5,
worrisome.
6, 7.
Both of these guys have taken heavy damage here tonight.
Where are you?
Almost
Before?
concerned with.
I'm very concerned. I think the referee should step in at this point. The referee should step in at this point. I don't.
How do you stop at this point? Who do you give it to?
This is the area where certain damage can occur. And when I said your own toughness could be to your detriment, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Too tough for their own good. Both these fighters are putting on one amazing display of striking ability.
This is when it comes down to the corner people really assessing their fighter and knowing when enough is enough. You know, hopefully someone can discern to say, okay, look, you don't have your wits about you, because that heart can put you in a coma.
Absolutely. I mean, one is reminded of the famous Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier, where it gets to round 15 and neither of them wanted to give up on the fight.
Quentin has taken so much punishment. They both have.
And that fight was rumored as being the closest that two men have ever come to killing each other in the ring.
Quentin does not look steady on his feet.
Both guys.
Fighter. Ready. Fighter. Ready. Fight.
This is round 4.
We're now into round number 4. I had no idea it was going to go this far considering the first 2 rounds that we've seen. Clean kicks to the head by Ndebele on the chin of Quentin Rousseau. Quentin Rousseau rifling back. He's just no quit in him. There's no quit in either of these two.
3, 4, 5. Break.
Referee separates them for the umpteenth time.
The shin kicks are proving a very effective strategy for Ndebele. It's nasty but very effective.
Both guys just willing to sit in the wheelhouse and trade vicious shots at each other.
He follows his shin kicks with a right hand to the head. And he's proven very effective.
This is such a brutal war. Quinn Rousseau looks out of the ring behind him. I don't know what he was staring at, but I don't think he knows where he is at the moment. Running on instincts.
And he keeps coming straight forward.
No quarter off. Given and a big left hook from Ndebele.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Has any of you been paying attention to who you think is winning this fight? Because how do you separate the two?
Very difficult.
I think here we are sitting thinking it's going to end early, and what if it doesn't? And now Quentin Rousseau, punches that are not really effective, but he drops the hammer with the elbow straight through the guard. Tabani Ndebele in a deep, deep trouble, covering up.
And he's out of steam.
But the elbow just comes straight through the guard. Ref's got to stop the fight.
Another round.
I don't know how much more of this either man can take.
I feel like I'm watching a Rocky movie. My mouth is wide open the entire fight.
We keep sitting here thinking that the ref's going to jump in with the stoppage, and meanwhile the rounds are being racked up. None of us have an idea who's winning this fight.
I would give that one to Quentin
The entire competition.
because of the elbows and him being on top.
Last round.
There is literally 2 minutes left of the last fighter standing. 2016. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
As you can hear, Craig Ross getting the crowd fired up for the last round here, the men's heavyweight final. Last fighter standing to grab their share of £1 million. No quit in either fighter, both of them consummate warriors. Round number 5, and here we go.
Mikey, you ready? Last round. Mikey, you ready? Time. Ready? Fight!
Has any of these fighters heard of hit and not get hit? Have any even heard of that concept?
They need to watch some more Mayweather film, and I don't think either of them have. They've been watching a lot of Rocky Marciano, a lot of Arturo Gatti, a lot of Diego Corrales, and a lot of Jose Luis Castillo.
Michael, when you see two fighters go at it like this, can you conclude at some level that they're not exceptionally skilled?
Yeah, this is
assault and battery.
Yeah, Michael, please answer that question for me. When two fighters go straight up and down like this, does this suggest lack of skill and intelligence?
well, it's just on total heart. You can't fault them.
One.
But this is at a point where your corner people have to
4.
be responsible.
5. Break! Break!
One
Break!
thing's for sure, the Alan Smith Heart Award is being dealt to
I'm
either of
warning
these
you.
two fighters.
The last time, run look, you look here.
This is
Okay.
incredible scenes that we're
Fight.
going to put through right now.
Fight.
The right hand is going to win this fight. A hard right hand is going to win this fight.
Right.
Wait till the final 10-second whistle comes in. An enthralling war of a fight, a slugfest that we've seen.
1. Let go of the rope. 2.
There's 30
3.
seconds left.
4. 5. Break! Break!
Referee separates them once again.
Break! Come on, break!
Rock'em Sock'em Robots is what this game is called. And we're just going to let the crowd take you into the final bell.
Break! 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 Break!
This guy, Quentin Rousseau, is unreal. He's unreal.
When two men go to war, they deserve medals for bravery. The medals for bravery that they're fighting for tonight is a share of R1 million, which is why you could see neither fighter was interested in quitting that one.
I just hope they're all right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, wow!
Look, Quentin is
Can I do one more? Wow! What an absolutely fantastic fight. your decision. Declaring your winner by split decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Tabane Koyoku Sunwaria Herdabella.
The winner of Last Fighter Standing's heavyweight division, ladies and gentlemen. That brings to an end our action for this evening.
Oh, but yeah, I'm still speechless.